All right, welcome back to another video. You already know what it is. So we're gonna talk about why you're skinny and you're not jacked. We're gonna talk about why today's video. We're gonna talk about why you're still skinny and why you're struggling to put on weight. This video is for my ectomorph guys, all you guys struggling to put on body weight, you find it's hard to build muscle. So this is you. This is you right here, right? Kind of. Maybe I should make you a little taller. I don't know how tall you are. Maybe you're a bit lankier. You're lanky, skinny, and you're saying, I eat a lot, but I can't put muscle on. I don't know how to put on muscle. Like I'm scrawny, I want to get jacked, but it's kind of hard. Well, I'm the guy for that. By the way, before we get into this full breakdown on how you can get jacked, as a hard gainer, first I want to say, if you want to book a one-on-one coaching call to work on your fitness goals, like one-on-one, hit that link in the description, and we can make that happen, make a plan, and get you jacked. So hit that link in the description and let's get to work. But let's get into this guide though. This guide, so this is you, right? This is you right here. So so first off, if you're like a skinny person, right? You're skinny, you're like a twig, I'm gonna put you on a calorie surplus. So what that means is we're gonna put you on a bulk. You wanna bulk up, you wanna put on muscle. So you're gonna have to consume more calories than you're used to. And you're probably saying, like, I eat a lot though, and I still don't gain muscle. Bullshit. You're not eating enough, right? You need to eat. You need to eat more. You're not eating enough. You're saying you eat 3 Rice Krispie squares and maybe a piece of pizza and you think you did something, but I'm here to tell you that you didn't. You need to eat more. You need to eat meals that are like actually high in protein. So things like peanuts, pause. You gotta eat your nuts, pause. Peanuts, they're a really great safe source of protein. Things like, chicken, meat, like you gotta eat things that are like high in protein, right? Because you have to consume, there's a lot of like different like not misconceptions, but in the fitness industry, there's different opinions on this. Some say it's 0.7 grams, can't even talk today. 0.7 pounds. Oh, Jesus. Give me a second, guys. 0.7 grams. No. See, the 0.7 is already messing me up. So basically, this is what I was taught. 1 pound of protein per body weight. Some people say it's 0.7, right? Anywhere in this range should be okay. The 0.7 is already messing me up, getting me all confused and shit. I like to just go by 1 pound, 1 gram. No. See, every time I talk about the 0.7, it just screws me up. You know what? Forget the 0.7. You just need 1 pound of 1 gram of 1 pound of protein per body weight. Right? Just let's keep it simple. That's all you need. Because there's like a lot of like disagreements in the fitness industry, because some people say like it's 0.7, some people say it's 1, because some people like to say like it's not too good for like your kidneys and whatnot, consuming too much protein. Honestly, like, I've been doing the 1 pound of body weight, 1 gram, 1 pound per body weight for like the longest time. So, and I seem fine. So yeah, it's at your discretion on what you want to do with it. But as long as you're consuming at least with somewhere within this range, you should be good. So you want to make sure you're consuming like enough protein to actually build muscle. And that's where you guys are messing up. Your diet's probably a piece of shit. Your diet's shit. You're eating like pizza, you're eating cookies, cakes, and shit. And you say, I'm eating enough. No, you're not eating enough. You're not eating the right shit. You're eating garbage, right? Like, hey, I'm not here to like act holier than thou. Like, I still have a cheat day here and there, but I'm just saying, like, if you want to get jacked, if you want that physique, you gotta be able to say no to like the bad food that you're consuming. You know what I mean? If you want this physique, if you want to recreate yourself, this is the price you're gonna have to pay. Like, even with myself, like right now I'm on a cut, which is kind of different from what I'm telling you guys to do here. I'm on a cut and I have to start saying no to certain foods because it's not getting me to the goal that I want. But back to this guide though. we've discussed what you need nutrition wise. Oh, by the way, I was gonna also say here too, weight and height. So if you want to so you can calculate how many calories you need to eat in order to build muscle. So the way to do this is you want to go into Google, type, and there's like a bunch of like calculators where you can go weight. So you type in your weight, height, and I think, yeah, your weight and your height, and it will tell you how many calories you need to eat a day in order to build muscle. And then you find a meal plan that like matches that so that you can be in a caloric surplus and build muscle. By the way, if you need help making meal plans and you need help getting jacked, hit that link in the description. I'm the guy for that. I can help you with that, and we can get you jacked in the next 6 months. Let's move on to like more of the training stuff. So in terms of your training, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to do like progressive overload. So progressive overload is so when you're in the gym, I'm gonna keep it real with you. You're training like a little bitch. Okay, you're not training hard enough. You're probably like lifting the same weights day in day out. You're like lifting like 10-pound dumbbells for the past year, bro. You gotta up the weight, bro. It's lightweight. It's lightweight shit. You gotta up the weight. Each week you should be upping it by 5 at least. And if you're not upping it, you should be practicing time under tension. So time under tension is stuff that's like so you want to perform like the workout like slow and controlled movements so that you're actually burning like the muscle fibers and that you can actually build muscle, right? This shit is not rocket science. Like if you just do this and these 3 things, you will put on muscle. You will get jacked if you do these 3 things. Like it's really that simple, but you guys like to complicate shit for no reason. Like you guys piss me off sometimes. But no, like no, it's just because I always hear people always talking about, oh, I can't put on muscle, I can't put on muscle. But it's like, bro, like you just gotta eat enough, train hard enough, time under tension, and you will get jacked. Right? Like it's kind of a simple formula here, you know what I mean? Oh, and I was also gonna mention another important thing too, which actually brings me to my next point, is the triangle, right? So you see a lot of these like celebs, well, I guess yeah, let's say celebs for lack of a better, like celebrities and like um movie stars, the superhero physiques, right? Like the Michael B. Jordans, Chris Hemsworth, maybe not Chris Hemsworth, he's not, I don't think he's natural. I don't know if any of these guys are natural, but you guys get the point. Like these movie stars that are built up and jacked, right? They all have one thing in common. They all have one thing in common. What they have in common is that they all have the triangular shaped physique, right? If you can master this is also key too. If you can focus on this foundation, this triangular foundation, you will look insane. Like you will set yourself apart from everybody else. Let me explain exactly what this is. So, right, like when you have the broad shoulders and then you have like the lats, like it just creates this V-like taper. And like in evolutionary psychology, they actually say that like, men with like the triangular shape bodies are actually found more like attractive amongst like females and stuff. And so in order to train in a way that brings out that triangular shape, you want to do workouts that, bring out that triangular shape. So for example, you want to do workouts that are like, so you want to work on your shoulders. Let me write this down. Got to make room for, we already understand progressive overload, so we don't need that anymore. So you want to work on shoulders and your lats, right? Shoulders and lats. So these are your shoulders. These are your shoulders, right? So workouts that'll work this out: shrugs, lateral raises, front raises, anything shoulders, right? You want to maximize your shoulders, and then for the lats, which brings your what's it called? What creates that illusion of making your waist look kind of like slimmer, taper in at the bottom here is your lats, right? So pull-ups, I want to emphasize pull-ups. You guys got to do your pull-ups. If you can't do 10 pull-ups, bro, if you're a man, you can't do 10 pull-ups, bro, like shame on you. You got, bro, got to work on that because I'm telling you, pull-ups is a game. It was a game changer for me, honestly, on my fitness journey. When I started doing pull-ups, my lats changed. Like it just exploded. Like, bro, it was a night and day difference, honestly. Like I was doing a lot of like seated row, right? And not saying nothing's wrong with seated row, but like once I incorporated like pull-ups, like calisthenics to my workout routine, my physique changed, right? So pull-ups is really a good way to bring out your lats. Lat pull down, of course, you know, the basics. Uh, yeah, and then once you start getting into weighted pull-ups, like I would say master pull-ups and then get into weighted pull-ups. The weighted pull-ups is gonna take your lats to another level and you'll have that like your V shape will like, bro, I'm telling you, it's a game changer. Try this. I'm telling you, it'll change your life. So then the next thing I want to get into is consistency. So consistency, you know, I always preach in all my videos. It sounds kind of cliche, but it's so true because if you're not going to get jacked. It's simple as that. Consistency and routine, right? If you're not consistent, you won't get jacked. You need a routine. You need a workout routine. This isn't no like, oh, I show up to the gym for 2 weeks and then I ghost and then I come back in like December and then I ghost again and I come back February and then I take maybe like 4 months off. No, none of that shit. You have to be consistent. Like you have to get this to your head. Like the reason why you're not putting on muscle, you're not working hard enough. You are not consistent enough. You are lying to yourself. Okay, like you have to. You think you did something because you showed up 2 weeks consistent, and then you're what 4 months you don't show up again, bro. That's not how this shit works. This is a lifestyle, bro. Let me spell it out for you guys. This shit is a lifestyle. Okay, you got to get this to your head that this is a lifestyle. If you want to get jacked, if you want to be in the best shape of your life, this has to be a lifestyle. This is something that you're in the gym at least 3, 4 times a week, right? Like you don't got to do every day. I'm not saying you got to be David Goggins, but you got to take this shit serious, my guy. Like you watching this video, you're watching this for a reason because you want to get jacked. You don't like the way you look in the mirror. When you look in the mirror, you're not happy with yourself. You're not happy with who you are. You want to recreate yourself, and that's why you're here. So why don't we just do that? Why don't we get consistent? Why don't we just, get in the gym and get jacked? Why don't we just follow our routines, not break those promises to ourselves, bro? Like real shit, bro. Like not playing around. Like you owe it to yourself to get jacked. Because if you don't do this, like you're just gonna live like a sad existence because you didn't reach your true potential. And I'm not trying to call you out. This isn't me trying to call you out. I'm trying to call you up because I know you're better than this, right? You and I both know you're better than this, right? So that's why I'm making this video because I know you're better than this, bro. Right? It's all about routine and making it a lifestyle, right? And a lot of you guys, you might say your work schedule is kind of tough, right? In order to actually get a set routine going, you know what I mean? Like it's just about time management, right? Like maybe you work, let's say, I don't know, maybe you work like, say 8 hours, right? You work 8 hours, you know what I mean? Let's say maybe you start 7 to what? Is it 7 to 5? I'm not really a good math student. Let's just say 7 to 5, that's 8 hours, right? What are you doing from 5 to 9 a.m.? What are you doing around that time? You're probably doing bullshit. Around this time frame, you're probably doing bullshit. And this time you can be going to the gym. Or if you're early bird, maybe you can go before this. Maybe you can go from like you wake up 4 o'clock, you go to the gym 5 to about 5 to 6. Then maybe you have like a shower at your gym. You go straight to work right after. That's like for the odd few, the early birds. But this is gonna be your best bet. This is gonna be your window, right? This is gonna be your best window to go to the gym, right? Because you're gonna be doing bullshit around this time anyway. So you might as well just head to the gym at this time. For example, some of you guys might be doing work and you do school, right? Watch this right now. I'm gonna prove to you in these next 5 minutes. I'm gonna show you why your excuses are bullshit. Check this out. Listen, right? Say, I don't know, you start school 8 a.m. and you got classes till about 3, right? And then you have you have your job that you work, maybe you work 4:30 to 9:30 or 10, right? Honestly, you could probably go to the gym like this is what I was doing, bro. Like I was going to the gym like right after, right after work. Like this is literally my schedule. You know what I mean? I work from 4:30 to 9:30. I'll go to the gym right after, right? I'll go to the gym from like what 9:30 to 11, and you don't even have to do this every day. Like maybe you can do this 3 times a week, right? And some days, like realistically, if you're working like a part-time job, they're not going to shift you like every single day. At least I don't think so. There's some days where your 4:30 to 9:30 is free and you can use that time to go to the gym, right? Or if your school has a gym, I'm assuming you're a university student, you can use the time. Maybe you have a free block in between the 8 to 3. In that 8 to 3 range, maybe you have block one. Let's say you have 1 to 2:30 because you have class at 2:30 or something. You can use this time. You can use that time to go to the gym, right? It's just about finding time management, right? Time management, right? Like your excuses, I want to be real, they're all bullshit. It's just about finding time management to make this shit happen. But yeah, that's all I really had to share with you guys today. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. Comment down your thoughts, what you thought about this video. Make sure you book a one-on-one coaching call if you want to work with me personally. And remember, there's nothing enlightening about playing small. I'll catch you guys next video. See ya.